I was watching some old Rogans the other day, and there was one of my favorite episodes I've ever seen. This guy, he was this formerly incarcerated dude. He was wrongfully in prison for 25 years.
Yeah.
For a crime he didn't commit. And I was watching this guy, and I was like, this guy, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, no, I know the guy.
He was
Sheldon something.
Yeah,
he was
sweet
an
angel.
Complete sweetheart.
Yeah.
Of a person, and
like a beacon of light.
Isn't he the famous one
Yeah.
that was like weeping in the video, and they like?
Yeah. And he's a part of this whole organization. He gets wrongfully convicted people out of prison and stuff.
Yeah. No, he's my hero
because he worked for Queen's Defenders.
Yeah,
and he's just an incredibly upstanding citizen. And this interview was like fascinating, and the way he tells the story, it's like, why would they have arrested him for this? It's like he really didn't do much.
He's got a collared shirt, glasses.
He looks good to me. I mean, everyone. Why would this guy ever do anything wrong?
I want to hug him. I want to hug him. I
love
him on the
him.
forehead.
I love him, not just because he's black.
I want to tuck him in,
but I love him. But watch this. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
I need my money. It's just me being honest. It's just me being straight. You know, I gave you something, and we had an understanding that you were going to pay me.
Amen.
And when I came home,
deal's a deal.
When I finally located this particular individual, he had his girlfriend with him, and this guy owed me $5,000 for some drugs that I gave him on consignment. I gave him an eighth of a kilo, which is 125 grams of cocaine.
I mean, and we need to also stop villainizing drug dealers.
Sounds like hardcore drug dealer. He's just a product of his environment. It's systemic racism. It's not even.
It's non-violent.
Yeah, non-violent.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, and cocaine, it keeps people up. They work more. I don't know why why that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I saw him, he had a bunch of jewelry on. He was with his girlfriend. She had a bunch of jewelry on. And I said, hey, man, where's my money at? Oh, I was going to pay you. As far as I was concerned, his jewelry we was even. So
he's accepting alternative forms of payment. He's like, you don't even have to do cash. I'll just have to do
He's lenient. He's actually, he's actually very understanding.
Yeah, he's like, I'll take Ethereum, whatever.
Yeah. I had a bunch of young guys with me, and they robbed her as well.
Oh.
He got hit in the head. With the gun
Jesus
right here on the side of his head.
Pistol whip.
He got a fucking knot on his head. I mean,
that's getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
A pistol whip.
It's like a Looney Tunes thing.
No.
Who cares?
One of the guys that I was with hit him in the head.
I don't like that.
You know, one of the things that's happened through all.
Yeah, it was one of the other guys hit him in the head, and this guy got 25 years in prison for just simply pistol whipping a guy and his girlfriend.
Well, it sounds like a home invasion, an armed robbery, and then assault with a deadly weapon.
And it seems so overwhelmed.
I still think. I mean, listen.
The root
this guy runs
cause
Queen's
of it
Defenders. Okay, he
is
helps
never
people.
addressed. I mean, this is my
to me
my
personally.
take on
I'll say this right now.
America
He's a
Great
victim.
Again thing. You want to make America
He
great
obviously
again?
is a victim.
He's a victim
of a sick
Make it so there's
system.
less losers.
That's
Make it so that
against
more
him.
people have a fucking chance. The idea that everyone starts on the same line. I mean, I'm not talking about equality.
Thank God Joe had this guy on too, to
That's
share
not
his story and
but
get the word out
equality
there,
of
but,
opportunity is possible.
You know,
that's a possible goal.
How truly innocent
and
he was.
At least we could advance that. At least we could do something to just change the course of who knows how many people's lives.
I can
we
cry
don't do a
right
fucking
now.
thing about it.
I think about
we're
this
looking
stuff
at
and I
each other
could
because
cry.
we just had lunch.
It's always funny to hear Rogan talk about it. I'm such a hero for having you on. Let's spread the word.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you on as the sort of the poster child for this movement.
Only Rogan would do this for somebody.
yeah.
That's this good of a guy.
That we had.
We're looking at two heroes.
I told you this is a motherfucker that gets it.
Oh, I know.
Like how he starts doing
it just
black
makes
voice.
no sense to me. It
This
makes no
motherfucker
sense to
gets
me.
it.
It's
Joe
not a
fucking
subject
gets
of
it.
any presidential debates. It's not a subject of anybody who's running for Congress or running for Senate. We have to fix this. This is a problem that's been going on for decades and decades, back through Jim Crow, back all the way to slavery, the same communities, and we don't do anything?
Pull that a little closer to
redlining, everything.
Pull that.
This guy does look like he was in The Wood. You ever see that movie, that black movie? There's
No.
a bunch of black guys that have a barbecue and they're all wholesome. Anyway.
Pick up a little bit.
Yeah, just.
I think this
that's
is
good.
constantly
That's
addressed
good.
in like Congress. And
I mean,
stuff.
it's wild. It really is wild, and and the race part of it is a major factor. It's a major factor.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Fuck yeah.
Look, if you're gonna lock this guy up, you better lock up Urkel as well.
Exactly.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm sitting my white ass down. I'm listening. I'm learning.
I just found this video on Twitter. Wait, what?
What's it? What's this?
Turns out this guy he shot and killed somebody and chopped their head off a couple days ago.
Oh God!
Oh no.
Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Oh, that can't be right.
It must have been an accident.
Oh my God! This black son of a bitch!
I knew it.
He's on Rogan tomorrow and be like, yeah, so there was a situation where, so like, yeah, there was a conversation that happened, you know?
Yeah.
And one thing led to another, and then there's a torso.
There was a little like little mishap, right? Like my samurai sword hit this motherfucker's neck. Chop that shit straight off, blase, yada yada yada. One thing leads to another. I chop his body up into little parts in my apartment. I put it in a little box. Drag it out to the hallway. I mean, this is the Bronx, you know.
Joe's like, Joe's, hey, but did you cut his head off? Or he goes, yeah, but I mean, listen, nobody could have known how sharp that sword was. You know what I mean?
Look, yeah, maybe I cut it up, but look, it was organizational. You know, it's like I'm putting his head into different boxes, like I'm Marie Kondo or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was tidying up, Joe.
I was tidying up.
Joe. Joe goes, so he's alive though, right, man?
No.
He's alive.
He's a headless body, Joe.
No, Joe. His head is disconnected from his body.
He goes, you ever see Predator? The movie Predator? Yeah, when and they remove the head and the spine comes out with it. That's what I did to him, Joe.
Joe, are you familiar with a fatality in Mortal Kombat?
It's so funny, dude. This guy. There's a guy that chopped somebody's head off that was on Rogan for like 3 hours. Being a good dude. Oh, it's so funny to me. Let's see what I think. There's another video of him, maybe.
He put it in a freezer, dude.
Yeah, this is a picture of him.
Why is he dressed like that?
He dressed, yeah.
That's the body.
This is him.
No, Joe, it wasn't me who beheaded that man. It was this weird costume person.
He goes,
It was
no,
this
Joe,
dandy.
that wasn't me. He goes, that wasn't me. That's Farnsworth Bentley.
I'm Paddington Bear, Joe, with a
He
dead
goes,
body.
Joe, I'm black. That was Black Paddington Bear. Did that shit.
He goes, Joe, I was simply on my way to the cookout, which you are invited to, by the way.
You know, a lot of people got different taste buds. A lot of people, some people like human, Joe. So I chopped that motherfucker up.
Look, I'm thinking about other people.
Person
all right?
who would say,
Is this again? Is this a new one?
you doing that for what reason? Nah, you can't do that. The rule says that you can't do this.
Was he on Rogan twice? Because he was wearing two different outfits.
I was the type of person.
That's the same shirt.
This is the same guy.
Oh, he put a vest on.
Yeah. Because
Doing that for
he
what
literally
reason?
was the
you
head
can't do
of the Queen's wrongfully
Like a criminal reformation.
criminal reform
Yeah.
thing.
And now his victim is the head of his freezer.
Very good. Not a good look.
The rules of the game. The rules of the
What
street.
if everybody they've let out of prison they just throw back in because of this guy? They're like, you're gonna chop somebody's head off. You're all untrustworthy now.
Yeah. So I was a rule guy, and they just, it was to their advantage to get me out of the way. So when I decided to take a step back,
I'm a rule guy. I got a rule at my apartment. If you change the channel, I cut your fucking head off.
You think this was like a double jeopardy situation? This guy, he's like, can't get charged for the same crime twice. He's like, I actually chopped up that other person. In the first.
They're like, no, it only counts if it's the same
They're
person.
like, no, but we didn't charge you with murder that time, Sheldon.
and this was in 2005.
So there was no resistance.
No. And at that time, this is where a lot of the what they call set tripping began.
Hey, I'll say this, with the amount of comics
the
Joe has
organization
on,
began to
the
implode
type of
on
comics
itself.
Joe has on, the type of comics Joe surrounds
gang
himself
the
with,
gang
this ain't the
organization, a lot
first
of
murderer
infighting.
he's interviewed.
Hey.
I'll tell you that much, bub. Huh? Come on, folks. Come on!
You think he kills? Go watch Bert Kreischer.
Jesus Christ! You think this guy slays? Check out Kill Tony.
He's actually the most innocent man Rogan's ever had on the program.
Their advantage to get rid of it. Because, and this was in 2005.
So there was no resistance.
None. And at that time, this is where a lot of the what they call set tripping began.
There's something about the way that Rogan is shot where it just, no matter what, it's still sometimes when I watch it when he's like interviewing like having a serious interview, it always feels like somebody like curated it and made like their own edit.
It looks like
video.
an edit.
It
Yeah,
always
yeah,
looks like an edit because there would just be these weird pauses and you just cut to Joe looking at a guy and not understanding a joke or something.
Yeah.
It looks like it always has to be like.
Well, it's just a
fake.
guy being like, and it was powerful, and Joe's like, yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Joe's just like watching kickboxing in his head, like so high. He's like, "Oh, I forgot we're doing a show."
Joe's just shadow boxing. Guy's like, so 25 years in the can, and here I am today. And Joe's just like,
He's got that tennis ball on his head.
He's just seeing like Badr Hari highlights. And he's like, "Oh, he's like, right."
Joe's like, so when you chop this guy up, did you like serve him with like kimchi or like jalapenos? Or you put him on a Traeger grill?
There was a situation where I seasoned his head and his torso.
Joe goes, "It's not good, man. That's not good. You know, when you kill somebody, man, you get an ice bath. You know, you got to get you want to get in the sauna. You want to do a sauna."
What if he just said, no, I was trying to give him an ice bath, but he wouldn't fit in the freezer.
Against that. And it was time for me to go. And I didn't care whatever the consequences was. I was fortunate that there weren't any consequences.
Yeah, you don't care about consequences. We could tell.
But I didn't care what the consequences
We found
was.
that
I just
out.
walked away.
And
Found
then
that out.
that begins your journey.
This begins my journey. I got into school. I got my GED.
I started sharpening every tool I
From there, I
had.
got involved in correspondence courses.
I trained with
Started
that
interacting
sensei
with
from
guys
Kill
who were
Bill
teaching
2.
ART, professional placement training, and I started to begin to understand how
Started
these
watching
concepts
Hostel.
work, what positive visualization is, deep breathing, how to remove yourself, conflict resolution,
How to remove
ideas
yourself
of
from your
change
body? How to cut through bone?
take place with me.
How do do you cut through bone? These are the questions.
I learned how to end conflicts, and the best way to do that is
cigarettes.
chop their head off. Actually,
I'm literally having
No man, no problem.
from smoking cigarettes, and I realized that I wanted to live, and the only way that I was going to be able to live and walk out of prison
is to feel like God.
substances.
Yeah. Well, anyway, sorry, Sheldon. Enjoy the slammer.
We celebrate.
Yeah, I knew it.
You've also said that every black guest on Rogan should be in jail, though.
You have said that on the record. Actually,
Yeah, on the right. Yeah, that I have said that. That's me. That's me. You know, they got Hannah Gutierrez Reed, the armor and Rust. She's finished.
Good.
Charged with manslaughter.
I hated her.
Hopefully
Charged with
they
manslaughter.
Her and Sheldon.
Inside that courtroom.
Yeah, they'll be
play chess.
buddies.
Police armorer. We know that jurors have a verdict in the Rust
Not so
shooting
tough
trial.
anymore,
I'm gonna ask
huh?
my controller
Alec
if this
Baldwin's
is a
like, I knew
live
it was
look.
her.
I believe that it is.
That stupid
And this is live.
Wait, so is
This
Baldwin
live.
off the hook
this
now?
is-
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I think. Well, maybe
I thought
not.
they're gonna.
That's a separate charge, I think.
Yes,
That's a separate charge.
I think, well, there's a civil suit, I think. Is that against the movie or Baldwin?
I don't know. Here's the thing. It's funny that Baldwin's getting like involved in this and stuff, but he didn't fucking. Why is he even involved? Realistically,
It's a bit silly.
It's
guess
very
I
silly.
guess if you're just holding a gun and you shoot
Yeah,
it,
but they just charged the bitch that handles the gun.
I fully agree.
She put a bullet in it.
Yeah, but it does seem also strange to literally hold a gun and blow someone's head off and then walk away scot-free.
I will say I saw.
I agree he should, but it seems
I think
weird.
civil suit's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a Nicolas Cage interview, and the topic came up somehow about Baldwin, and they're like, "What do you think about this, Baldwin shooting against it?"
gun.
No, he goes. He has this really long winded answer where he goes, "Here's the thing about being a movie star. He's like, you gotta be able to drive a car, you gotta be able to ride a horse, and you gotta be able to know how to handle a gun." And he kind of just puts it on like, "Hey, I'm such a good movie star. I would have checked the gun. I would have like
known.
cleared it.
He's so cool,
Yeah,
dude.
he was the coolest
He was just
guy.
like,
dude.
I just wouldn't fucking aim a gun in somebody's head.
Listen,
Well,
guys.
it sounds
Why
obvious.
would
It went through.
anyone?
It went through a shoulder into her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It went through the
It went through the
director's
director's shoulder and then into
and
her
into
head.
her head.
So
It was
she
like a.
Yeah, he got
magnum.
two bodies. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Double kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
He got a
why-
UAP after that.
Yeah.
What is he, Jonah Hex?
Why? What is that movie he was in? Midnight Rider with like Eva Mendes or Knight Rider?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
He's like, I almost killed Eva Mendes once. Here's the thing.
As an actor, you got to know how to have a skull that's on fire.
Why would any actor need to check if there's a real fucking bullet in the gun?
That's like gun safety, though, for all situations with
retarded.
guns.
I would be I'd be blowing everyone's head off if I was in a movie. I wouldn't
Yeah,
check shit. It's such a it's such a convenient thing to say needs to happen. No one's checking guns.
Well, guns are so dangerous, you have to check. You actually have to check. Because accidents happen all the time.
I just don't get why.
Not me.
Well, you've never even shot a gun.
Why would a
yes,
prop?
I
Why
have.
would a
But
prop
one time
gun,
at a range.
Why would a prop gun even need to be able to like fit a bullet in?
Why
it?
would that happen? That's what I'm.
Well, they're mixing a bunch of. Oh, well, it's like they like clamp the. It's like a gun specifically designed to. If I think revolvers would be different, but I know like if it's an automatic, they have to specifically design the gun so that the gas. Anyways, it's stupid fucking. Okay, so there's like a gas piston in the automatic. I think a revolver it's different, but the thing is even if it doesn't have a bullet in the shell, like it can still really fucking hurt somebody.
Well, so like a projectile. That's how.
There's no projectile, but I can
Brandon
still like
Lee-
really blind you if you.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
but
yeah.
without any projectile at all, you can do it with CGI now, but it just like looks like shit. Like there's no kick. It's really hard to make that look
Yeah,
real. It's much better
Yeah, I
looking
guess
on
so.
camera if you have like an actual combustion happening with the bullet.
Yeah.
And then it's just like so that's why you have to check for a projectile. With Brandon Lee and The Crow, there was like some piece of metal in the thing. It
In the
wasn't even
barrel,
a bullet.
right?
In the barrel, yeah.
Who's at fault for that?
I mean, I don't want to say
Metal?
Or I mean,
Michael
your
Massey.
friend? Yeah, your friend. That was John's
I knew
friend.
the guy that killed him.
You knew the guy that killed Brandon Lee.
Yeah, I used to like have dinner with him and shit. The guy killed Brandon.
How old is he?
He's dead.
he
He
died
died of stomach
recently.
cancer. He's a super nice guy.
And he was like, he didn't that haunt him forever.
Oh, dude, it was so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He relapsed on heroin and like fucking it fucked him up for a while. But
Jesus
yeah.
Christ!
Damn.
There's therapy groups for people who've murdered people. I didn't know that. So
Like
if you
an
get off,
accident?
or like a home invader, or like if you went to war or something, you could just like go to a group for people who killed people.
We just are going for fun.
Yeah, we should hang out there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, there's a hitchhiker in the '90s that went missing. I'm not,
You
I
start
can't
leading
say
him
it's
on.
me. Yeah.
Wait, yeah. How do you have to like show your credentials to join that group? It'd be fun to just go.
You gotta
make
pull
up
out. You gotta pull a
stories.
head out of a bag.
Yeah.
Chopped his head off.
They're like, welcome back, Sheldon.
Sheldon, once again, it's great to have you here.
They're all wearing necklaces.
But wasn't
with
it a
human
live
ears on
round
them.
that was in the gun? Because
Yeah.
they were target shooting on set.
Because
Yes.
this bitch was like, they were getting like, they were hanging out and just like shooting guns off on the set like retards. But you know, Baldwin's so happy about this. Baldwin's like,
Yeah.
that's right, I knew it. That bitch always reminded me of my daughter. That stupid bitch, little piggy.
Bury her under the jail, that pig.
Oink, oink, and the piggy goes all the way to the slum. Enjoy your time in the big house, Hannah.
Case 407 there in Santa Fe. In the case against her, prosecutors in closing arguments have told the jury that when Gutierrez
So what do you
Reed
get
wasn't
charged with
doing her
manslaughter?
job,
What
filming
happens?
Was like a game of
It's
Russian
18 months
roulette
max
every
sentence.
time an actor-
Oh, not too bad.
For her.
Standing.
Oh,
I wanna
she'll
see
be
if we
out in
have
like-
audio
Not too bad. Yeah,
to be
John
able
will be
to listen
dating
into
this
verdict.
bitch.
Oh, yeah.
We do not
Like
have
2
audio,
years.
but we do have a
I'm gonna meet her
producer
at
in-
fucking-
You'll meet her in prison. It'll be
I'm gonna meet her at Silver Lake Lounge
You'll be
6
one of
months
those.
from now.
You'll be one of those. You'll be one of the like instead like you know how women always like hit up like people that are like.
Oh, I'm
in
gonna start
prison.
dating
yeah,
her in
you start
prison.
dating her in prison.
I start sending her letters and she's sending me video messages and shit. I'm putting money on her books.
It's like the next Gypsy Rose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she looks all right in this.
Once
turtleneck.
again, I've
I'd
said
fuck
this.
the living shit out of her.
I've said this a million times, but every time I ever see court footage about a murder and they're just like stone faced, I'm like, how?
No, I would be going like, no, I didn't mean to do it. It was a dumb job.
But it's also like they're filming. These go on for 6 hours, and then so they get a shot of her. Just like you literally can't maintain like sorrow for that long. You're just like fuck. There's a procedure. That's why like Brian Koberger looks guilty sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how they're gonna get him.
Sometimes Kohberger doesn't show emotion, and that's just because he's exhausted with the fucking
charade.
He's tired of crying.
with the goddamn like dog and pony show they're putting him through.
Kangaroo court.
What is it? Horse and what is it? Dog
and pony.
Dog and pony. I got it right. All right.
Nailed it.
Hey, we're cooking with gas here, folks.
Here's some of the background
She
noise
is
here. They
cute,
may have
dude.
just turned the microphones on.
She is cute.
So we're
I
going
like
to listen
that.
in here. Now, remember what she faces, right? This is an issue where she is accused. She has loaded the gun that went off in the hand
I
of
wanted
Alec
to be
Baldwin back in
director.
October of 2021. That cinematographer Helena Hutchins. It is
39
now
for
up to the
director.
jury to decide.
She wore leather
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for
Involuntary
pesky
manslaughter and tampering
Baldwin.
with evidence. We do have audio now. I want to listen in as the jury is about to.
I love it. They
read
go,
out-
let's listen in as somebody's whole life is ruined.
She also was doing coke on the set.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
One of the witnesses, or one of the people testifying, was like, "Yeah, she tried to give me coke
Tried to
about
give me
like
coke.
a week before the shooting."
Well, that's
It's
a
funny how
bigger
that just
crime.
sounds like the most fun set of all time. And it just ended poorly. If nothing happened, she'd be like, I have the coolest job of all time. I'm doing blow or shooting guns. It's fucking
Like a
sick.
weekend at Kid Rock's house.
Yeah, you guys a little bad party.
Yeah.
Bad party.
who was ultimately to
So
blame
let me repeat.
beyond proof of reasonable doubt. Let's listen.
I said, ladies and ladies.
Oh, my angel.
She is cute.
Yeah. Let's find out what prison she goes to. I can write her a letter.
Do women like this, like if they're cute, do they when they go to women's prison, do they get like scissored to death?
They get fucked with a chair leg. Yeah.
Do women in the shower just like scissor them violently?
Yeah, they get beaten
She
and
just
fucked.
gets held down and eaten
Like,
out.
do women just come like coming towards them like in the shower, like
like
They
it's
crab
jujitsu.
walk over to her with their
grab
legs up.
in the scissor position.
Looking like pinchers.
Little pincher, like a pincher crab. Oh fuck!
As charged from count 1. We find the defendant Hannah Gutierrez not guilty of tampering with evidence.
Why do they go jury in Rust shooting trial reaches verdict according to stenographer?
That might be.
I
Some
didn't know
legal
I didn't
thing.
know they could throw such a irresponsible task on the stenographer.
I think that might be the only info so they have to, like, according to the stenographer, that's. So if it's wrong, then they're like, "All right, don't sue us. We got that from the stenographer."
Hey, and then they charge the stenographer with something. Everyone that shouldn't get
She
charged.
stands up, shoots the stenographer in the head.
We count 2.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. Let me get those forms, retrieve those forms from you.
Oh, my
I'm going
God.
to do
I'm
Look at
surprised she
Court's
didn't get
case,
charged
the
with tampering
background.
with evidence.
Court is
Well,
so full of.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Who's this bitch?
What the fuck is this
What the
2003
fuck?
bitch doing here?
Jesus, look at Willy Wonka over
About
here.
to party rock.
Gutierrez Reed in her late 20s after 2 weeks now, one charge but not the
All right,
other.
whatever. Who cares?
That's crazy. Wasn't
They got
she
her,
hiding
folks.
a bunch
They
of
got
shit?
her.
When the cops got on the
got her.
set, they were like hiding a bunch of shit and shit.
Weren't they hiding? a
Yeah,
bunch
they were
of shit?
hiding like drugs and shit and all the
Yeah,
ammo and stuff. I'm
yes.
surprised she didn't get tampering with
Yeah.
evidence. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, here's a funny. I don't know if this will play. It's a GIF. One of the expert witnesses in the trial. There's like footage of him on the stand, and he just points the gun like at the judge. The bailiff like takes the gun out of his hand.
Oh shit, really?
Even in the trial, people can't help but just fucking point guns at everybody.
This is still the Rust trial?
Yeah, everyone
That's wild.
involved in the movie Rust can't stop pointing guns at people's heads.
Unbelievable.
It's really incredible. What a movie! I can't wait for it to come out. They actually finished.
They're finished it, right?
They're finishing it.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be so fun to watch.
That's gonna be great.
No, we should do like a Barbenheimer movement to make sure that's like the biggest box office weekend of all time.
No matter what, we're all getting together to watch that. We're getting nachos
I'm
and
getting
wings.
fucked up at McGuffin's. And I'm watching Rust,
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my
We're
God.
gonna go to the director's lounge. We'll go back to City Walk for this.
That's
all right?
so fun. That was so fun.
Yeah, dude.
God, that was great.
The director's lounge.
So Joey just shared. We're doing a big murder rep, I guess, to start this off. This is really tragic, but listen, come on, what do you want out of us? We didn't do it.
We're sad about this.
It's very sad, but a husband, he killed his wife with his cock out.
And he looks like Butterbean.
His cock was hanging out of his pants, and he has his shirt off, and he literally looks like the fattest man alive. And the ugliest person you've ever seen. He's standing in front of a Tesla, and he points a gun at his wife and shoots her. And it's really fucked up, obviously. But listen, once again, the world is our oyster, and we will shuck it.
Oh yeah, dude. After Diarrhea Phil, I mean, I've said goodbye to any moral.
Yeah,
compass.
I mean, what are we talking about here? We
Yeah.
watched we had a blast with a guy that killed his
My
kid
favorite
for
episode we've ever done.
catching him eat diarrhea.
I was really sad about that, but it was just funny, and we don't obviously
Sorry
don't
it happened.
endorse or
It just
condone
sucks when people die under comic circumstances. No one wants a wacky death.
No.
No one wants a guy who's farting hilariously to stab you to death. Imagine a guy who just can't stop farting kills you. Be fucked up, but you would understand. People be like, "Wait, what?"
He's about to get his foot removed for diabetes.
All the witnesses are like, "Oh, dude, Greg, what the fuck?" They can't even stop the murder. Then you'd wind up having to talk about that in a
I'm just
funny
saying,
way.
if any of you guys were died in an Acme style, if you were crushed by an anvil, any of you, I'd be devastated. I'd also laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, imagine.
I'd also laugh.
I would expect you to, and I'd be a massive
I'd be okay,
hypocrite if I was mad.
How do you die and okay? Remember that old? I think they disproved this on MythBusters. But remember they used to say you could die if you drop a penny from the Empire State Building, it'll kill you. Imagine if you really were killed by a penny.
They debunked that.
I think they did, but I also don't trust that show. It's full of all those guys hate each other, and who knows what they were up to.
They're like, I tried it on you last week, didn't happen. So
yeah, but imagine you are at the funeral of a guy killed by a penny.
Yeah,
people ask you dude, how'd Kevin die? Yeah, Penny killed him. You gotta laugh a little
loose
bit.
change,
You can't not laugh. You don't laugh immediately. You wait 3 months, and then you call your friend. You go, dude, pretty silly. Remember that?
At the wake, after a few beers, then you can start cracking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Once the family is gone home.
Yeah, you laugh. You look at him dead in the coffin. At the wake.
Small hole in his head.
Yeah, and you laugh. Anyway.
Finding the strength to tell her mother's story days after that young woman's father was sentenced.
no!
God damn it!
Oh my God!
That's the worst.
Do you think if you die under these circumstances, when you if there is a heaven, you get up there, does God just go I'm sorry, it was just funny? Does God just go, it was just fucking funny?
I think God doesn't let you in, and then you go to hell, and then. Satan's no, not interested.
Satan goes, nope, not for me. I don't like. Satan goes, don't like humor.
And then you go to purgatory, and everybody there is just I don't think so either. You gotta go.
They bounce you back to heaven.
Dude,
you're getting cycled.
He looks like Baron Harkonnen from Dune.
Yeah, he looks like he lives in goo and floats around.
Yeah.
Imagine your life though. You were born, you were a child, you were a baby, you're an adult, you have a family. You've got all these great fantasies about how you're gonna die in a good, peaceful way. And then you get sent to hell by that guy.
You go to
with
church.
his cock out.
You go to church every Sunday. You go, well, I know the Lord has a plan for me. And in that moment, you go, this was the Lord's plan to have a man with his cock out who's 700 pounds.
And that was her husband.
Yeah, and also what are you doing married to this?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Why are you with this guy?
Yeah, she looked like a normal ass.
What the hell are you doing?
I bet he gained a few, and they have a nice house. He's probably rich.
A few thousand.
Very good.
Very good. Married to the fucking boulder from Indiana Jones.
Joins us now with another big part.
We're joined here by a newscaster whore who is on the story.
That's right, Eric. It was an all-female jury, which is rare but can happen. You're not allowed to strike down a juror on the basis of sex or race, so that's how
the
it
anchor
shook
goes,
out here.
Awooga, awooga. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for that input.
Despite that, they sentenced Carrie Birmingham to 10 years in prison. The maximum would have been 20.
Oh, he only got 10 years, by the way.
Whoa. This guy only got 10 years?
He
Why?
killed her because it was a crime of passion, and in Texas, even though it was a jury of all women, I think there's still some idea where it's hey, if you cheat on your husband, you cheated on him.
I wonder why.
Yeah, he. I guess maybe because his car couldn't reach past his gut.
I love how our country is so fucking hilarious that you could get like if you can prove that like that you like, but I was pissed.
Like, Texas especially. Texas
will be like,
with that shit.
No, listen, he was pissed.
Yeah,
he was ticked off.
He was so ticked off. It was raining that day. Everyone hates the rain. It was a gloomy day. That is amazing. You could shoot somebody point blank.
It seems like an odd excuse.
And get only 10 years.
You know what I love about this guy is that he's so fat, I don't even think he knows his dick is out.
No,
for sure.
He has no
for
clue.
Sure.
That's so funny.
No, not at all. No.
Oh, dude, he's so fat a robe does not fit him.
Yeah, he calls his dick a spare thumb. He goes, that's my spare thumb down there.
I gave it 3 thumbs up.
Okay. All right, goodbye, Reese.
Oh, this.
Oh. Jesus, you're going to meet Jesus. He goes, enjoy hanging out with that Mexican. He goes, you're going to meet Jesus.
Because maybe Jesus will fuck you too.
He goes, I'm sending. He's so racist and dumb. He's like, I'm sending you to Tijuana.
Enjoy your gangbang with all the disciples.
Well, she was obvious. I have a feeling she was with him for money, right? Because there's a Tesla in the driveway.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he.
This guy is insane looking.
He's like a fucking Roger Rabbit villain. Oh my god.
He's like, I took out Johnny Knoxville in that one skit. I boxed him, and now I'm taking you out.
That's unreal, dude.
In the video, you can hear he fired 3 times.
Hope it was worth it.
This all going
Damn,
on while
dude.
the teenage daughter Olivia was at school.
This is fucking sad.
I love how Texas is like, it was a crime of passion. Listen, he was angry.
He was pissed.
Like, you could get off. Your defense could be, I was angry.
I was in a bad mood. Like, all right, get out of here.
That's crazy.
I've been there.
Yeah, they go, he was.
You know, Cookout was out of hush puppies that day.
He was. They go, he was fucking grumpy. Your lawyer just goes, Your Honor, he was a grump.
He needed a Snickers, Your Honor.
Parents that day. My dad died that day too, because the person who did
This
that.
is sad.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I don't want to. All right, enough of that.
That's fine.
I don't want to see the kids. I want to see the kids.
Luckily, that guy won't live like 10 years. He looks so unhealthy. But yeah, that's a way
He likely won't live.
He
much
gets jacked in
longer.
prison. He comes out. He's like in the best shape ever.
Yeah, he's Kingpin. He comes
He's like, we're Spider-Man.
like, I hate Daredevil so much.
He's got a target tattooed on his head.
So, do you guys know that the lady that owns the house from Breaking Bad? Have you heard about
she
this?
She hates that people.
She hates that people.
Yeah.
Come to look at it. She has no respect for the show or understanding that she lives in the Breaking Bad house and that it's like gonna be hard to live there.
To her credit, though, there was a while where people were showing up to her house and throwing a pizza on her roof.
Yeah, I heard about that, but also, you move out of the Breaking Bad house.
Sure.
People are gonna pull up every fucking day and look at it. It's the Breaking Bad house. I don't think anyone lives in the fucking Sopranos house. Everyone knows it's a fucking.
You also can't just drive up to that house, though. To be fair.
You can't drive up to the driveway?
I mean, it's a line. You could, but I mean, they could knock on
long
that
driveway,
woman's door. There's a gate.
Yeah.
Long driveway.
Well, this is a little different, but yeah, she hates fucking everybody that pulls up.
Do you think the realtor told her? And she was like, aware
I think
of
she
it?
She already lived in the house. Yeah, she probably made a fuck ton of money.
She made a fortune off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, then fuck her.
And then hates the fact that it's like people care about the house and want to come visit it.
Hey, I just want to
this
get a
fucking
picture.
guy.
I'm a big fan of the show.
Good whoopee shit.
Oh, whoopee my ass. Man, you ought to learn to chill a little bit,
I
hon.
don't have to, you motherfucker.
Hey, relax. Hey, son of a bitch. Yeah, she's threatening to call the cops on me.
I've already got him on the phone, motherfucker. Get out.
Can you just please let me get a couple pictures?
She looks like Paula Deen.
Yeah. Oh my God, she really does.
She really does.
Holy
She looks like a crazy Paula Deen, like a feral Paula Deen.
Oh, Jesus.
Like Paula Deen in the wild. Like you find her in your trash can. You go, oh my God, is that Paula Deen?
She's saying the N-word.
I love the idea of the cops showing up and being like, "Oh fuck, it's the Breaking Bad house!" And they all start taking photos too.
Yeah,
pissing me off.
Whoopee shit.
I am done with you.
She looks like Paula Dean Norris.
Little bitch boy.
I don't appreciate being called a bitch boy. Yeah, you better go in.
This guy's really good.
Get in the house. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Get out. I love this guy.
Get in the house.
Get in the house.
I'm a big fan of the show.
That's fun.
That's great, though. I kind of love that she's. It's a classic thing, you know.
Oh, there's probably more examples.
You can tell she's having fun.
Sorry.
She is. She's a bored lady. She likes.
Oh my God! Look at all the cones.
Look at how much shit is in front of her house. Like, why would you keep living there?
That's crazy.
Want to know why she lives there? Because it's all. Because the name of the street is Negro Lane.
Is that true?
Oh, no, I'm in Breaking Bad. It's like, I live on 1580 Del Negro Lane. Arroyo Negro.
Yeah.
Are you the stupid? Oh my God! What a bunch.
You have a famous house, ma'am.
It's not a famous house. It's my family-owned home.
Are you the one that knocks?
Are you the one that's dead?
Are you? Oh, is that a threat, man?
Oh yeah, whatever.
Are you? I think you're the danger. I think you're the danger, ma'am.
This
You
guy
are
sucks.
the danger.
I mean, you know.
Saying "Are you the one that knocks" is kind of amusing.
Yeah, but that first guy was so fucking funny.
You know why she lives there, dude? It's because she's a crazy old woman, and this is truly something for her to do every single day.
Yeah, they people in these neighborhoods have nothing to do. They
If she moved out of that house, she'd be dead in months. She'd be so bored and just sitting in a quiet house.
It's keeping her alive.
It's keeping her blood pumping.
If she wasn't in Arizona, she'd be gardening.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
She'd also stay inside, and there would be nothing. Like she just wouldn't even know about this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they live in New Mexico. It's fucking boring as shit. This is like.
You guys see Matt Rife?
Oh, this is amazing.
Matt Rife.
Fuck, I love this.
Some random guy who claims he did comedy. God
I believe
knows
him.
if that's true. Says that Matt Rife sucked off 2 executives within like seconds of the masking.
I saw this. And I believe him.
It almost makes it sound like he was pushed out of the way so Matt could get to the dick quicker. It's like kick rocks, loser. And he's
like Costanza in a fire.
Like these cocks are mine.
No, like he was diving for home plate. So that's what it seems.
He thought
like
it was a race to the cocks.
Yeah.
A while back, I did a parody video on my page, Alpha King Nima, about a comedian, Matt Rife. Alpha King Nima is satire. It's jokes. Then House of News on Twitter posted it without
Wasn't
my
this like
name,
Alpha Rule 733?
context, and passing my joke as a truth.
Oh, so now this guy's backtracking.
What the fuck,
I thought this was the video.
Damn you, dude.
Damn.
Well, why would
Get
now?
the video.
No, this is more important.
Wait,
No,
he's faking
the
it?
original is so
The original,
fucking
turn
good.
on the original, brother.
He's saying he lied.
Well,
no,
it
because he's
seems
going to get
pointless
sued.
to put on
Yeah,
the
now we
original.
can't.
No, because he's like, I'll get sued.
He's being
House
silenced,
of
dude.
News
Yeah, he's being
He's being
silenced.
silenced by the
Posted
government.
Devin,
without
find the
my
original.
Find the original, Devon. Stop this nonsense. There we
There,
go.
yes.
Yeah.
This is the
This
best.
is the original.
This
Thanks
is the
to one
truth.
of the true kings of comedy, Cat Williams.
Thank you, Cat Williams.
You know, before I became wealthy in business, I actually had a somewhat successful career in stand-up comedy. I was on the way up.
I love the music
is
that plays in all these
invited to a
videos.
meeting with some Hollywood executives, along
This
with
is you in an
some
alternate
now
dimension,
famous
Devin.
It is.
If you didn't start a podcast.
And I watched Connor
We were offered
McNutt
the-
suck off 3 executives.
And now he's on a podcast. Look how sad this industry is.
I go, he's on my fucking podcast.
The executives' names were John, Devon, and Joey.
Feel at online stardom. But the only way to receive the contract was by sucking both of the execs off.
Yeah.
I immediately got up and
Fuck yeah,
walked
brother.
to the door.
He's a real man.
Like a real man.
Before I could even exit,
He couldn't even get out the
other
door.
comedian was sucking both of their simultaneously.
Double barrel.
That guy's name.
like he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I
I believe
listen,
it.
It's fake. It's fake.
No, I believe it.
I want to believe
Wait,
it.
It's
keep
true.
listening, because
Like, rewind just 2 seconds and then go back.
this,
But
I believe this.
Before I could even exit, the other comedian was sucking both of their simultaneously. That guy's name was Matt Rife.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's Alpha King rule number 799.
This is why
Dude,
it's
Just
fake.
because
Seven.
someone
Wait
is
for
more
Alpha
famous-
King
Wait,
Rule
wait,
800.
we're talking
dude.
over the best part.
They're
Devin,
better.
go back again. 5 seconds.
That guy's name was Matt Rife. And that's Alpha King rule number 799. Just because someone is more famous than you, it doesn't mean they're better.
Mm-hmm.
They might just be gayer.
That's very good. That's very good. But I, mean, I guess he's claiming it was fake, but like,
No.
Legally, he has to because he's like, I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, he's being silenced.
Matt Rife might be the worst comedian. Him and Meek Mill are like neck and neck of damn control people.
With being called
every
gay.
news outlet that like retweeted that being like, apparently Matt Rife did this. He blocked every single one of those accounts. He like tells on himself. It's insane.
He sucked a guy.
I didn't believe it at all, and then I saw he blocked all these other like like Rap TV accounts that like tweet about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn,
well,
dude.
yeah, why are you blocking?
Yeah, why are you
him
blocking
if
him?
If
Huh?
it's not fake.
Yeah. I think it might
or
be
if
real.
it is fake. Yeah, I mean,
It's actually real.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
real, so.
I don't think.
I believe it's real.
Being gay is not wrong. Just sucking ass.
I mean,
comedy
relax
is
there.
wrong. You know?
Yeah.
There should be laws against sucking ass like him.
Yeah.
And also sucking your way into fame. Like you have to earn it by, honing your craft and getting good at comedy. So if you suck off executives to skip the line, then that's nothing against being gay, but that's a legitimate criticism.
You skip the line of you got to like. You think him and Meek Mill were fighting?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see something like that.
Two Chinese fighting fish in a fucking
Yeah,
executive's
like
office.
the last time like Matt was Rife was trending was when that plastic surgeon was like, I made the best face in Hollywood. The
He
next big
also
comic.
denied that.
He like tweeted at the guy being like, "It's actually malpractice to talk about your clients in that way." It's like, dude, he didn't say your name.
So now
That's
you're his
crazy.
client.
Now you're admitting that this guy did plastic surgery on your face.
Yeah, he did.
So by him blocking everyone, I'm like, dude, I think you might have sucked off two executives.
I think all right, you're right. Actually, I think
Yeah.
he
He did
it.
We have a lot of mutual friends with him, and I don't know if this is.
He's one of my
gonna
best
get us-
friends, so I feel weird saying this. But
Oh,
I
I
think
know a
that,
lot.
yeah.
I know him. I know Matt.
Yeah, he's my best
But
friend.
we did hear for a long time that he was having gay sex with like comedians.
King Batch was fucking him in the ass.
I saw
yeah.
him and King Batch at an open mic.
Yeah, Tribal Cafe.
Back in the day. Then they
They were sucking each other off.
nobody came, but like they were going to town on each other.
Yeah, it was
in front
crazy.
of everybody.
That was their set, actually. That was
It was
their
the
whole
whole
set.
set.
Yeah, the host, the mic was like, up next is Matt Rife and King Batch. Oh, weird. Two names together.
He
and then
actually
they get on stage.
he
and they,
walked up crawling because he was like low to the ground. He was sucking him off as
suck
he
him
walked
off.
on.
And then
stage,
King Batch
you
did the thing where he like spun him around and they did like a standing 69.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know this is that also Matt Rife he didn't just suck people off. Like he takes it in the ass.
Yeah.
Which is worse.
Yeah.
Which is worse. You want to give it like you're a man if you fuck a man in the ass.
Yeah. No,
but you're a worthless gay man if you take it.
That now it's homophobic. Now you're making it homophobic.
No, I agree with him.
That's wrong. I'm against that.
You're a man if
Well,
you fuck men.
I agree.
But if you get fucked by men,
It's a tough thing to do.
Oh my God, Nancy,
Yeah.
get out of here, sissy.
Yeah. No, King Batch was doing that thing where he was, in porn they hold the girl up and they're holding her leg and they're like down. King Batch was doing that to Matt Rife at Tribal Cafe.
And you could hear the balls hitting his ass, and
Yeah.
then Matt started like rapping. Over
Yeah,
it, which
yeah.
is like,
No,
I'm
they were
like,
having
oh my God, you wigger.
They were having sex so loud the blender in the back was like, "Can you guys keep it down? I can't hear myself making juices."
Yeah.
So he was clapping the fuck out of his ass. Dude.
It was a crazy day, dude. That was like 7-8 years ago.
That was like nine or
10
10
years ago. We watched that happen, and we didn't think anything of it because
No.
I just thought they were. A gay
I thought it was really
couple.
cool. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, what a
And it
beautiful
was
gay couple."
we're in the we're in a very liberal.
Yeah, you're like,
area.
"Oh, Hollywood, it's
I was like,
crazy,"
it's Hollywood.
yeah.
People fuck themselves fuck other people on stage, in front of you.
The thing that pissed me off the most is they ran the light.
They did rant. They did.
They did
run
about
the light.
7 minutes of fucking
They did
on
run the
stage,
light.
and it pissed me off.
Well, they were into it. They couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Want to eat amazing food but don't want to spend forever preparing it? Try Factor. It takes just 2 minutes. They send chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. All you have to do is heat them up. They have dozens of meal options to choose from and more than 60 add-on items to shake things up. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, counting calories, or keto, Factor has meals you'll love. I have used Factor many times. It's great. It's simple. It's easy. It tastes great. It doesn't make you feel bad like most, prepackaged food. It's you can actually tell it's like real great food. So I highly recommend it. Pause or reschedule your deliveries anytime. Factor works with you and for you. Head to factormeals.com/hatewatch50 and use code hatewatch50 to get 50% off. That's code hatewatch50 at factormeals.com/hatewatch50 to get 50% off. Back to the show. Yeah. No, Matt Rife sucks my cock. I wish he sucked my cock. He is a hot guy. God, what jaw structure on him, which is all fake. He obviously.
I think McNutt is hotter.
Yeah.
Fellas.
McNutt from the Hate Watch podcast.
He's au natural.
Hottest comedian.
Fellas, please.
Never
Funniest
sucked
comedian.
two dudes.
Never sucked. Not comedians. He never sucked comedians.
That is why Connor.
Never sucked execs.
Connor is on our podcast because he hasn't sucked anyone off.
It's true. That is very true.
Not anyone in show business.
Yeah. No one in show business. But
I do love this idea that like these guys I love how he just says Hollywood executives that they just ask you come into a room, you go to like Viacom, you go up to the 30th floor, there's just two guys there that are like, well, if you want to suck us off, we'll give you a career.
You got big cigars in their mouth.
If you suck us off, Sonny, we'll create a TikTok account for you. Like Matt's so retarded he does not open his own account on TikTok.
Yeah, right. We'll give you online success.
We'll give you a password you can't forget.
Like, what does that even mean?
Because we own Star Wars.
Sonny, you suck me off. I'll tell you all the best hashtags.
You tired of retrieving your password to your email? Well, all that'll be gone if you suck me off. It just, I don't know. I think it's fake. Actually,
it is fake. Because the only reason it's fake is that because if Matt was all of a sudden a movie star. You know what I mean? Like he was in every movie. I'd be like, maybe there's some truth to this, but he's just a fucking stand-up comic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, why would a guy that rich that you can see he's got very successful. He's a hustler. He's got a big house. He makes rules. He has 799 rules at least. So he's a hustler, and he designed a code for others. Why would a guy who's educating people to be successful like that and he's that rich? Why would he lie about Matt Rife? It just doesn't make any sense.
I'm back. I'm with Joey again. I'm fully back.
Interesting. But here's the thing. He didn't explain it in a way that seemed honest to me.
Well, it's alpha rule.
It seemed like a liar.
It does seem like weird that he would jump and suck him off before he could even get to the door. That does seem a little bit...
Also, the video was very set up. He's not just honestly saying it. He goes, and there was a comedian there. And then at the end he goes, and that comedian was Matt Rife. It's too cinematic.
Was that guy a stand-up though? Can you look that up? I'm curious.
Nima Ali, what was his name?
I have no idea.
Yeah, let's look him up. Let's look him up on YouTube. Nima, Matt Rife, suck off. I'm just gonna type that in. Suck off.
It's a video from Tribal Cafe.
He goes, there are 10 million results.
It's just meat spin.
Nima Yamini comedy.
So he's Yemenis.
But now he's like I am very big in comedy. Matt Rife better than Chappelle. This is him talking about Matt Rife. Let's see if he sounds like he...
community has an immense amount of support, and I commend them for how far they've come. Now you have this new trans comedian who actually just surpassed 100 million
he's trans?
This year. I think his name is Matt Rife.
He was born
He's calling Matt Rife trans.
I believe that too.
That rules.
No. By the way, this is not related to this, but I remember this comment. Somebody on a YouTube video called Joe Rogan. They call him the first male-to-male trans person.
I saw that. That was really, really funny.
It's the best attack.
That's the best joke about Rogan I've ever heard. Actually,
Rules. Talking about right or something.
Probably
like
a homeless cat
made
that.
Half man, half
of course,
lesbian, with feminine body movements and subpar jokes. But it has an immense amount of support, and that's led to
feminine body movements and subpar
success.
jokes.
This is a bit. He's just a bitter guy.
21.
I like it.
I don't think he ever did stand up. I don't think that's.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
In today's society.
It is funny to think of a guy who's just jealous and bitter, and he just starts going like, this guy's not better than me. He's just gayer.
Yeah. It's funny, to imagine a guy that he simply works at like TD Ameritrade, but he's like, I'm gonna start a big rumor that Matt Rife, I used to do comedy, and Matt Rife sucked off to executives.
He goes to work on Monday, and they're all like, what was that
They're like, what the hell are you up to, Nima? Jesus Christ.
Because he says, I fucking hate him so much. Have you seen his fucking special? He fucking sucks.
He fucking stinks at comedy so much, I'm gonna lie about him. He's trans, and he sucks people off.
It's also so funny, if that is his house in that video, he lives on a beachfront property. It's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Your life kicks ass.
Right, your life is great.
Yeah.
You just hate Matt Rife.
It probably, in all honesty, that probably isn't his house. He must have access to it. He's either renting it or he's a real estate agent. Yeah,
that looked like a hotel.
Airbnb,
and that looked like an Airbnb in Mexico.
A lot of these influencers, like, they want to act like they're rich. They'll go rent a place and film
that guy's
a bunch
also
of
just
videos.
trolling, because in that video he goes, and before I became successful in business, I was
Yeah.
actually a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Just vague business.
It's like Ty Lopez shit.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
if those ads were Ty Lopez, he's like, let me show you how to become a millionaire. He goes, this is my Corvette. This is my Ferrari. Matt Rife sucked off 2 executives one time in front of him. You're just like, whoa, what the fuck? Why? Who cares? But Matt Rife does suck ass at comedy, and I
love him.
One time I saw Matt Rife walking across the street, and he had a notebook in his back pocket. And I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. That's the funniest thing you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you even write?
It's all written in crayon.
Matt Rife in comedy, they probably treat, like, if like the Laugh Factory sees Matt Rife like read, they probably treat him like a fucking slave in the old days. and they go, you could fucking read, boy.
Who's letting our boy with
Who taught you how to read, boy?
His notebook's just emojis.
Him with a fucking imagine Matt Rife with a gel pen and fucking groundwork coffee writing. What is he writing?
And just all of his favorite.
He's just him over and over again. He's just like, bruh, 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 bruh.
Cookout. Bruh. Cookout.
He goes, ask people what they do for a living. Bruh. Fuck you. You're fine. You'll have a great life.
He's writing down, ask people what they do. Ask people how they met.
Buy more jewelry. Buy more jewelry. Who's the head of the Laugh Factory?
The head of the Laugh Factory?
Who's the guy that owns
Indian
it?
guy?
That little.
I don't know.
Indian?
Yeah, the Indian.
I don't remember his name, but he's like a little Indian guy.
That little Indian guy.
Oh no.
I truly know nothing.
I don't
about
like
the
that.
Laugh
He's
Factory.
got too much fucking confidence. That guy. The toilet demon owns the Laugh Factory.
He's like, I am merely just a custodian for the toilet demon.
He goes, this guy, the head of the Laugh Factory, passes people. And he goes, you wrote your college thesis on how drunk girls be? You are best, my friend. You are best.
The owner of the Laugh Factory is like, we book a Matt Rife every day. He brings in so much pussy. He brings in so much pussy.
You know, I have so little respect for the Laugh Factory. All the years we did stand-up, I don't even know where the door is to get in.
I've never been inside that place.
I've never been inside.
I've truly never stepped
I don't
inside.
think I ever will go
No.
inside.
Especially now. Why would
It's
you go inside?
literally the dumbest place
Yeah.
for comedy of all time.
Jamie is the guy, the Indian guy's name. Jamie something.
Jamie Masada?
Yeah. I've never been there either, but I just know him
Body.
Yeah.
He's the body guy. Yeah. Body. There was white woman around us. We had to rape.
She got on the bus, buddy.
By the way, isn't it getting a little crazy though? Like, have you guys seen like ever since we listen, we make Indian jokes here, and every podcast that's funny makes Indian jokes about rape. Here's the thing: have you guys seen like ever since we did our last episode, I've seen like 4 different videos on Twitter go viral of like Indian guys just surrounding a white woman that's like visiting and like trying to rape her, basically.
Hey, watch it. Ahead of the curve once again. We're kind of a true crime pod.
We're trendsetters.
We break big cases. And,
Yeah.
like, we're trying attention and eyes.
We break big cases and we defend the wrongfully accused, like your Sheldon Richardsons and your Kobergers
and you've been wrongfully
I'll defend you.
Oh, no, thousands of times. Thousands of women have come out
and
against
I know
me.
you're guilty, and I'll still defend you to the day I die.
With
my last breath.
But that can't be used in court. But like thousands of women have accused me of rape.
Independent, unconnected accusations.
Devin's never gang raped though.
But he's
out there on his own.
I don't think he's never raped at all.
I've never raped anybody ever
So
in
we
my
have to say
life.
a lot, yeah.
Ever. But thousands have accused me of it. And they allege things about me. They allege things about me. And then, you know what? I'm going to court over not rape. A lot of them were hurt in the aftermath when they came out with their stories.
Intimidated and
I had
beaten.
a lot of people show up to their homes. I don't know if I could say that, but a lot of people showed up to their homes and like.
Well,
really,
you had nothing to do with. If somebody came to their houses and attacked them and beat them and threatened them.
If someone's a fan,
because I have defenders out there, so a bunch of people went over there and they gave them the 1-2.
They're cat peelers.
You got to give these ladies the 1-2 not me. I didn't do it. And once again, I've never done anything, but a lot of people in my name have given these ladies the 1-2 because they fucking had the nerve to speak out against what I did.
To lie.
And we disavow them.
We don't support
They operate
that
like
here.
Ethan Hunt, where if you get caught, then we have the ability to pretend that you were never on staff.
It's gross, the narratives that these people can run with.
Well.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
It's unbelievable. You start to, when you're backed against a corner and people are saying shit like this about you, and you want to just scream, yeah, but you wouldn't let me have sex with you.
Yeah.
The most annoying thing is...
You go, it takes two to tango, bitch.
Yeah.
All right?
And you weren't dancing with me.
What I hate is when the FBI starts going like... The most annoying part to me... We're trying to be honest to people, and then the FBI comes up and goes, really? Because she just queefed your semen into this cup, and it's a perfect match.
Well, and then I go, right. I mean, we had sex, and then I tell the officer, I go, she didn't want it, but I wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
And then they go, so that's a crime, that's rape.
Yeah.
But I go, no. No. All you gotta do is say no.
So like, when it is.
God damn it, you're good. Get out of here, Johnson.
Kick the cuffs off.
You go, officer, who's the real victim here? Look at all these scratches on my back and face.
I'm actually going to press charges.
I'm the only one bleeding here. Arrest her.
I go, look, I'm the victim of violence here. Fucking, you're trying to get me off of her.
That's sick. We're sick. I don't like this goof.
This bit does suck.
It sucks. It's over. Should we end it today?
That was my fault for bringing it up. But yeah, let's end it. This is the official.
Is this the official the last time
that
that I pretend that
I've
I've been accused of rape?
Buddy, it's up to you. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna keep breaking.
It's up to you. This bit's over. So.
I don't care.
This bit, it's up to you. This bit is over. So man, just clean up your life a little bit.
How about this? Everybody stop accusing Devon, and we'll stop doing the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was horny. No, it's horrible. We're kidding here on the Hate Watch.
Yeah,
Devin's never
It's a big joke. I don't talk to people.
Devon wouldn't rape a fly.
No, I have captured a few flies.
You fuck flies?
There's a lot of. I have a jar full of flies.
Yeah, the visual of just squashing a fly with your dick
my cock
is very funny.
But here's the thing: I don't like when rape turns into murder, and those flies, they're all after me now.
Yeah.
These flies.
That is one of my funniest.
Wow.
You seem like the craziest person.
One of my favorite Devon stories, by the way, is he got into a fight with a guy who ran a mic. Who Devon was just talking.
Who was accused of rape?
Didn't know that. At the time, he wasn't yet.
Do you want to see? I think I have the video somewhere on
Do you really?
phone of me screaming at that guy.
This is a lot.
I've never seen
open
it.
mic.
But yeah, the guy was yelling. He goes, Devon was just like being, classic like Devon, where he's like, all right, you want to like argue? Like, I'll argue back, dude.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, because Devon had like some jokes that aren't completely woke. So they could be interpreted as misogynistic.
This was at the Lyric Hyperion open mic. This guy ran. This guy ran the Lyric, and there was an open mic there, and we'd have to pay $5 to get up. And one time I went.
We told this story on the mic.
I think we might have. One time I had to do it, or I did it, and the guy had his employees that worked there. They were like. They were in the room for the open mic wearing like they were hosting the open mic, and they were not speaking a language. They were speaking fake Russian and bringing everybody up with fake Russian, and it was ruining the mic. And they were ruining the whole thing. And then in the middle of like the set, the owner of the place walked in a dress and was like heckling people. And I was like, what is going on? This is like not okay.
You're just confused.
You run an open mic. You're not allowed to just like fucking steal people's money.
Well, he ran in saying it was over, right? That was the whole thing.
He tried getting me off stage and shit.
That's not happening.
And he was a real cocksucker. I think here it is.
Oh.
You gotta airdrop it.
Airdrop that
Wait,
shit.
let me see if this is it. No, this isn't it. This is just me filming losers.
I want to see that later for sure.
Fuck. Keep talking, guys. Hold on. I'll find this in a second.
Wait, so was it the same night where I remember the owner of that place doing this bit where him and his employees came in and they pretended that the place was closed.
Yes,
in the middle of an open mic.
They came in and they said the open mic.
It's over. Sorry.
They actually did that before.
Okay.
They did that at another open mic. So I was just fed up. I'm like, you guys can't keep charging money and then ruining people's time that are paying. Like you're stealing.
Well, Devon, keep looking. But the reason I brought it up is because Devon reminded me of this great line that he had that night. Is the guy starts responding to Devon? He's being like, this is like, stop fucking, like, people are trying to do comedy here. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about, guys? Like, stop, you're heckling, you're doing nonsense intros.
And he goes, well, I mean, a lot of women say that you make them feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. And then Devon goes, I don't even talk to women.
Yep, so, the ultimate rebuttal.
All the rape accusations.
Devon has two of the best rebuttals of all time. Whenever it comes to politics or women, everyone accuses him of being like a psycho right-wing nut. He's like, I don't even vote. Shut up.
That's why the goof works, is because Devon literally doesn't even, he's like a shy, sweet boy.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, listen, I don't do anything bad. I'm very respectful.
Who took this video, by the way?
Person. I don't know. Somebody in the crowd. Some guy came up to me afterwards from San Diego. He's like, that was fucking the best thing I've ever seen. This is it. So this is this cocksucker. They owned the place and they were ruining everyone's set, and we all had just paid. So I was like, well, I'm getting my money back. Yeah. So after this set, after what you're about to see, I went out into the lobby, and the guy is behind the counter as a barista, and I'm screaming at him.
Fuck yeah.
We're getting in a big fight. I throw his sign into the street.
Fuck yeah.
I was the angriest I've ever been in comedy.
I love you.
I was like, you're a fucking loser. I go, every fucking inner circle around here talks shit about you. We all fucking hate you. Everyone fucking hates you. And then he said that thing about me, women are uncomfortable around me. And I go, that's not true. I don't speak to any woman, ever. And then I found out 5 months later, this guy sold the place and moved to Europe because he was being charged with like metoo'ds.
Yeah.
Oh, Polanski.
So
fully Polanski.
This is this video. I'm not really. This is like fucking 7-8 years ago.
What's wrong with sucking
You're
dick?
mentally ill hipsters.
What's wrong with sucking
You're a
dick?
mentally ill person
What's
that
wrong
doesn't
with
have
mentally
any
ill
confidence
people?
in being yourself.
What's wrong with
What are you
mentally ill
doing?
people?
What are you doing?
What's wrong with dick suckers and mentally
You're
ill
insane.
people? What's wrong?
You're all three of you
Devin, we're asking
are
you,
the
please.
biggest losers of all time. You're all losers. And this guy, let's talk about this guy. He is a business owner. He let him work here and let people pay money, and then he ended a mic early under false pretenses. Why? You did nothing about it because you're a shitty fucking modern business owner.
This is his first mic back.
No, you did. He was allowed to get away with it. We all paid money.
I actually
the mic
fired
ended.
this
He
guy.
ended it early because
I fired him.
Because he's a fucking alt comedy loser that doesn't have jokes. So his joke is a man either. You hate everything good, and the way to counteract that is to be a fucking loser. That's your thing. Yeah, you get confidence because you suck. That's your thing. And this is what is this, a funny dance? What is this? Is that supposed to be good? You stink. You stink too. What do you think, putting on a hat is funny, you fucking moron? No, it's not. To children it is.
Speaking English,
why don't you fucking shake some keys? While you're here too, you fucking morons. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate all of you.
That's right.
All of you suck.
We may have
You all suck.
We may have finally.
And this mic used to be great. Great comics used to come. It really used to be good. And
Like
then
who? Maria
took
Bedford,
over.
who was here?
You all took over. And the only people you'll talk to are decent comics that have billing. All they have to do is they have if they have a credit that you think they're good, because that's where you're coming from.
That's
right.
right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, hope you guys all have great sets.
What a man of the people.
Oh, God. I hope Louis jerked off in front of all your
That's my
Truly
favorite thing that
incredible.
I've ever
Damn,
seen.
I forgot
Truly
about that whole thing.
incredible.
So that guy, to give some context, this
Oh
guy
my God.
he owns the place. He's standing in the corner wearing a full dress, and he's heckling the comics throughout their set.
Yeah.
And he has this guy behind the drums. I don't know who's filming this.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are baristas there. They work for the dude.
Yeah.
And he's allowing them, and they're bringing people up, and they're not speaking. They're speaking like a fake language, which is just ruining everything.
Yep.
And they just stole money from people.
Yeah.
So after that, dude, that guy could have like called the cops. Like I was like kind of vandalizing his coffee shop.
Hell yeah.
I threw a few things.
You're truly a hero, dude.
I love you.
Thank you guys. I didn't mean to put this on to toot my own horn, but I think I've mentioned this a few times.
I brought it up.
And,
like hearing you on stage the whole time, I was expecting you to be like, oh, maybe Devon was wrong. Every word you said, I was like, oh, Devon made a very good points here, and he's completely right about all this.
Dude, you know how I think the night I found out, somebody told me in comedy later on, they were like, I was like, yeah, so what's going on with that fucking guy? And they were like, oh, he moved to Europe. He was being accused of like sexual misconduct.
Mm-hmm. He's being hunted, yeah.
And I remember getting hammered that night. I bought everyone around me shots. I was like, best news that you've ever heard.
You overdrew your account because you're that happy. Dude, I mean, I can't believe I wasn't there that night. That's like the one time I wasn't there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I was there with Richie was there. Richie actually got fucking pretty hardcore too with me.
Yeah.
Richie was like screaming at this guy too. Richie went up before me and it was they were ruining his set.
Yeah.
They were like talking through it and like doing claps at weird random times. Like, and I was like, I was like seething in the corner. So then I went up, and the minute anyone said anything, I flipped the fuck out, and I just started going off on them. I fucking hated those people, and that was what I'm not kidding. That was a regular week in comedy in LA back in 2017. That was like every fucking week. There were open mics where they would fucking take our name out of the bucket if they were like they're a white man, and they'd put you up last.
Yeah.
And you were like, this is supposed to be they'd pull your name out of the bucket. It's supposed to be like a lottery. And you'd be like, oh, hell yeah, I have other things to get to. I'm trying to do another mic tonight because I'm working hard at what I want to do. Yeah. And they go, no, you're white. And they'd put your name back in the bucket.
What would drive me fucking nuts is they had a separate bucket sometimes for women and men. And they're like trying to make it equal, being like, well, women have a hard time getting up at mics, so let's make a separate bucket for women. Hard? But I was like, we all have the exact same chances of getting our fucking name pulled. It's actually incredibly misogynistic of you to be like, a woman is on stage now rather than the individual themselves. It would drive me up a fucking wall. I'm like, this is like reverse progressiveness.
Connor, do you remember that other open mic? I don't want to say the name because I do love that place, but they were the best. It was like a show every time.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they started a list where it was it was like you could be non-binary or something. They had a separate list. Like this is like literally like segregation at this point.
It's Jim Crow.
They started
It's just like 1960 in Alabama.
They started another list for people that don't identify as a man or a woman.
Yeah.
So then miraculously every week apparently everybody was non-binary and signing up on this fucking list so they could get up early and leave. So out of nowhere, there was just all these people that you're like, well, that's a woman, that's a man. I've known them for fucking 8 years, and out of nowhere, you're non-binary.
They didn't question it
so
at
they
all?
could get up. Yeah, because they had to be respectful of nonsense.
Funny. Yeah.
And that's what drove us up a fucking wall, and that's why the Hate Watch podcast and Lemon Party exist, because of that fucking bullshit. I was so close to walking into one of these places with a fucking Molotov cocktail. I swear to fucking God, I would sit out in my car wondering, what could I do about this?
Yeah.
And they were hurting my life.
And I just moved to New York. That was my solution.
Connor left.
I was like, well, this sucks. I'm out of here.
That's great.
Yeah, dude. It was almost more sexist to be like, well, women have a hard time driving, so they're later to the mic than everyone else, so they get to sign up in a separate bucket.
Yes. Jesus.
They're having a hard time parallel parking outside, so why don't you give them some extra time?
You know, I feel like maybe we've done a little bit of a self-satisfying episode so far. Do you guys want to watch maybe finish up on a body cam thing?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm looking at this angel right here.
Wait, you don't want to watch
I've
that
been mesmerized
video
by
I
her.
sent you?
Yeah, okay, let's watch this. Okay, so this is Connor explain 20 okay, this is a 32-year-old Toronto man who came to pick up a 15-year-old girl, and he escapes in his tiny car.
Dude, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
He's got a Toronto Raptors.
So this is literally the most cartoonish car I've ever seen, and it's apparently a Toronto Raptors mobile or something. I don't even.
Was she gonna sit on his lap?
Do they
what's the
hand
fucking
these
deal?
out? What is this?
It's
Sorry, what's your name
Pod.
again? Roger. Hey, Roger. Can I have a chat with you? Just a chat, man. I don't wanna call the police. I just wanna have a chat with you, okay? Yeah. So, why do you think it's okay, brother? And I'm just filming for our own protection, so you can't tell the police I touched you, okay? No, Roger. Roger, I'm not gonna do nothing.
No, Roger.
I'm gonna call the police, Roger.
Top speed is 10 miles per hour.
It's a Toronto Raptors golf cart basically, but it's a covered. It looks like a smart car, but even smaller.
Yes, dude. Dude, the pedophile hunter is doing a brisk walk, and he's going the same speed.
Your address, Roger. Roger. Just chat, Roger.
That's a fucking rascal he's on, dude.
She's 15, Roger. You can't do that.
Dude, why are pedophiles so fucking funny? Can we get into this question?
Why do they have to have the funniest car you've ever seen?
Why do they always show up and when they get caught, they turn into fucking Buster Keaton? Remember the Twinkerus, the guy that got in the RAV4 just drove into the pole and then back? Why are they when you corner a pedophile, they turn into fucking Steve Harvey. They turn into the greatest comic.
Dude, there's going to be a video eventually where it's we're asking this man why he's meeting up with a 10-year-old girl, and that's him over there, and he's in an Oscar Mayer Wiener Hut mobile.
Another pedophile shows up in the Domino's tracker car.
Shame on you, Roger.
He just pushed the car over.
She's only 15.
He literally could.
Yeah. That's a rascal.
He's stopping at a stoplight in this car.
Roger, she's only 15. I'm recording you.
Roger.
I like how he's one-handing the steering wheel.
Raptors Nation.
It's really funny to have a car named after a predator while you're also trying to.
The cops will show up, Roger. 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 You know you can go to jail, Roger. She's 15, Roger.
That's so fucking funny.
He's just trying to escape in this car that goes 10 miles per hour.
Dude, he has to get out and run. It's insane.
Roger, shame on you. I won't take this to the police. Shame on you.
He's still stopping and putting his blinkers on.
You go, Roger, we saw you. There you are again, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Roger. Can we talk?
Why did he show up in this car, dude? Why did he show up in this thing? Is it the only thing he's legally allowed to drive?
Sure, yeah. Something like that.
God.
That's crazy.
Or he's it fits kid. It's kid size.
Or he's a fucking loser pedophile. I don't fucking know. That's crazy.
Even the pedophile hunter's laughing.
Oh my god.
This guy knows he's got
was
fucking
small.
gold. Look at this.
Oh, that is.
That's great.
It's like I'm gonna do Iron Man numbers with this.
That is amazing, dude. Why
yeah.
are pedophiles are the best comics?
They really are.
They're so funny,
Yeah.
dude. They come with props.
Roger, Crystalia.
Yeah, right, truly. Oh my god.
That guy was amazing. That's the best thing I've ever seen.
That's the funniest thing I've ever. I wish we could find the full fucking.
No, I found that earlier this week, and I watched the first 10 seconds, and I went, you know what? I'm not going to watch this because I want to save it for the podcast.
I love that then he turns around, tries to do a U-turn, and they're going the other way. They're like, Roger, we can still see you.
Roger, come on, man.
The fact that his name is Roger. They just keep yelling Roger at him.
We need to make a Hate Watch Mario Kart where it's like Roger, Twinkerous, Tesla Road Ranger,
Target guy on his bicycle,
Hyundai Elantra, Coburger, and then the living man, like on a wagon.
Yeah, and he's and the living man's defending all of them in court.
He's riding a hoverboard made out of the U.S. Constitution.
It is everyone's right to meet a young girl in a Toronto Raptors mobile.
Natural law says there's nothing against a Toronto Raptor.
That car is so. How did he get that car?
The thing is, he must work for the Raptors.
He must work for the.
He must work for the team, and he showed up in this little clown mobile.
Crazy.
Oh, that kicks so much ass. That's so good.
Yeah, it really does. It's
Oh fuck.
top 10 videos I think I've ever seen.
I love that.
Oh god. Fuck. All right, should we head to the Patreon?
Yeah,
I gotta pee.
All right, folks. We love you. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week. The train never stops. God bless you all. Good night.
Love
Goodbye.
you. Bye.
Love you.